welcome to our next episode from J Talk Live here at the Lord Errol Food Fashion Show. This next guest is a man that I go way back with. We competed together on the Kenya team. He's one of Kenya's most famous sons. He competed in multiple Paralympics, All Africa Games, Commonwealth Games, and so I couldn't be more humbled and honored to welcome Henry Wanyoike here today, J Talk today. Talk a little bit about his career, what he's up to now, and very well. I'm going to go and get him just now. Henry, welcome.
Thank you. Asante.
Kuja hapa. Uketi hapa.
Thank you.
Great. So Henry, karibu J Talk.
Thank you very much.
Habari ya siku mingi?
Niko salama.
Yeah.
Nashukuru.
Yeah.
Asante.
Nashukuru kuja hapa kuhojiwa leo.
Asante sana. Asante.
So sasa umestaafu kukimbia ama unaendelea tu kufanya mazoezi?
Bado naendelea. Hata weekend ijao niko na bia huko Croatia.
Kweli?
Nakimbia 10 kilometers.
Vizuri sana.
Kutoka hapo niko na Vienna night run 5 kilometers in Vienna. Hivyo tunakimbiaga usiku.
Vizuri sana.
Then kuna Corona Marathon 1st of October.
Wow,
then tukimbia Nairobi Marathon. Start chartered Nairobi Marathon on 29.
Kweli una kazi bwana. Unaendelea vizuri sana.
Unaendelea vizuri.
Kwa hiyo siku hizi unaishi wapi na unafanya mazoezi wapi?
Ninaishi huko pande za Kabete. Gitaro ndio naishi na mazoezi yangu nafanyia mabarabara za huko. Milima mingi pande juu elevation ile altitude iko vizuri sana ni 2000.
Inakusaidia sana.
Inanisaidia sana. Kwa kiwanja nafanyia pale Arans Boys.
Okay.
Arans Boys High School ndio nafanyia ile speed work.
Kufanya
speed work.
Ni muhimu sana nafikiri. Vizuri sana. Sasa umeleta matuzo yako mengi hapa Lord Errol. Asante kuja, nilikualika wiki iliyopita. Tunaweza kuzungumzia historia yako kidogo kuhusu matuzo hapa mezani?
Karibu.
Ya kwanza ni ya OGW. Ulituzwa lini na hii?
Hii ni tuzo na Rais Kibaki. Ndio nilipatia mwaka 2004 ndio nilipata hii.
Vizuri sana.
Na nikapewa ya kuleta
tuangalia kidogo.
Hii nilipewa na Rais Moi. Rais Moi ndiye alinipatia.
Mwaka gani?
Mwaka wa 2000.
Okay.
Ndio venye ndio nikaleta fame kwa nchi yetu after kukimbia huko Sydney. Ndio niliweza kupewa hii na Rais Moi. Kibaki naye amenipatia ingine kama hii inaitwa OGH. Honor of Golden Heart. Tena amenipatia Head of State Commendation. Huyo niko na hizi tatu za state.
Hongera sana. Umefanya kazi nzuri kuwakilisha nchi yetu.
Nashukuru sana.
Na pia kuna hizi medali zingine.
Kuna medali kadhaa ziko hapa.
Kuna hii natoka Lille mwaka wa 2002. Ulikuwa ukifanya nini Lille?
Huko tulikuwa tumeenda World Championships na nikaweza kushinda dhahabu mbili za 10,000 meters na 5,000 meters na nikavuja hiyo wakati huo niliweza kuvuja rekodi za dunia. Mbili. Asante.
Unaweza kwa kweli.
Asante.
Okay, very good Henry. Sasa tutapindua kuongea katika Kiingereza kidogo. Sijui Kikuyu lakini labda nitajifunza.
One day you'll be there.
One day I'll be there. So Henry, it's great to have you on J Talk today, and
thank you very much for the invitation.
You've had a great history representing Kenya. Tell us about your path to being a great runner in Kenya, growing up, and how your path happened.
Okay, thank you very much, my friend. I was born in Kikuyu. Before it was Kikuyu, but now it is Kikuyu and Kabete. I'm now in Kabete. And when I was a young boy, I was dreaming to become a great hero in this country. I used to admire people like Kipchoge. He was my great mentor, and I was admiring to be one day to be like him. And when at the age of 12, I was very good in athletics in the high school, in the primary school. At school, I used to be very good in 5,000 meters. Most of the time, I had to run to school, and going back home, I had to run. So I won so many trophies and certificates when I was in primary school. Even when I went to high school, I was able even to be more winning more trophies and certificates. And I always feel good when I go back to the both school, Kajeo Primary School and Kahuru High School. And coming across those trophies and the certificates I brought, the growth I brought to the school.
Yeah. And then you had an accident or a sickness. Is that correct?
After high school,
yeah.
that is the time I lost my sight.
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 or 2 years later, after I completed the high school,
yes.
I lost my sight.
Okay.
I had to go to Machakos Technical for rehabilitation, and I was able to come back. And that time I was able after accepting myself.
Wait, you must have been quite depressed at that moment.
In the beginning, it was not so easy.
Yeah, I'm sure.
I had to accept. I had to adjust. I had to now to advance, and I was able now even to catch up again. Yeah. Though it was not easy, it took me 3 years before I was able to accept myself 100%. But after the rehabilitation in Machakos, after meeting people of my kind, I was able, and through the therapy I went through in Machakos, I was able to accept my son. I was able now to live in this condition.
And then to start running again.
And I started to run again in Machakos.
So explain to our viewers how it works. So you run with a guide and he subtly pulls you this way and that to keep you on course as you run?
Yeah, when I was introduced to run with a guide,
yeah, I
was able to, it was not so easy in the beginning, because even the guide who I had was sometimes forgetting that he's running with a visually impaired person. So if you can check my hands, I was all the time falling down.
Oh wow!
But it was okay. It was fun. But in the year 2000, I qualified well to go to Sydney.
Yeah.
And that is how my star started to shine.
Yes.
And we went to Sydney. I brought back a glory to my country.
Yeah.
And that is how I was able to be awarded by the former president Daniel Moi. And I was.
And who's your guide? What's his name?
That time I had a guide called John Kiaro.
Okay.
He was my guide in Sydney.
Okay.
And he really did wonders to support me and the whole team which you were together in Sydney.
Fantastic.
We had a wonderful time in Sydney. And
what an experience to be there.
Yeah. Then, but I missed the world record with 3 seconds. But when we came back, that is the time we went to France where I got this medal.
Yeah.
I won 2 gold medals and 2
in
world
what
records.
Event?
In 5,000 meters and 10,000 meters.
Amazing.
Then from
Can you tell the viewers what your best marathon time is?
My marathon time, in my first marathon was in Japan. I did it so well. Then the second marathon I did with the 2 hours 55 minutes.
Yeah.
Then I went to Boston Marathon, the oldest marathon in the world.
Yeah.
And I was able to win and beating my previous record with the time of 2:40.
My gosh.
The other attempt was in the London Marathon.
Yes.
I was able to beat the world record.
Yeah.
And then I was able even to improve that record in Hamburg Marathon in Germany.
Unbelievable. So what's
at the moment my record time is 2.5 hours.
Wow.
For the full marathon
my
my category. And
that
for the record for the 5,000 meters it is 15 minutes.
So you're beating a lot of able-bodied athletes out there. They don't even know what's happening when you're running by.
In fact, I feel good nowadays. I even compete with able people. Like most of the marathons like now, which I'm going next week in Croatia, I'll be competing with able-bodied.
Wow.
And I'm looking forward to win. Like this in July, I did a very good run in Germany, in Berlin.
Yeah.
And I won the 10 kilometers in so I felt good.
Still you're going well, huh?
Yeah.
So, well, Henry, it's been an absolute pleasure. You've also got a foundation. You've written a book.
Yeah.
Viewers can purchase your book about your inspirational journey. That's correct. What's the book's title?
The book title is Henry Wanyoike, Victory Despite Blindness. It's published by the Longhorn Publishers.
Fantastic.
And it's a great book. It's my
sold here in Kenya.
It's sold here in Kenya. Yeah, it is in
Pengine.
textbook and it is in everywhere. In most of the books in town, Book Point, all the most of the books in town.
The people need to go and buy a copy because your story.
It's a nice book.
Your story is an inspiration, and thank you for the work you do and continue to do.
Yeah,
it's been a pleasure speaking to you today.
Yeah, and
I still have that photo of us when Kibaki's coming down the line, and then you're standing next to me and we're greeting him.
Yeah, when
you can find it on the internet. Huh?
When you're the captain, when you are in Augias.
Yeah.
And we had a wonderful time.
We did have a wonderful time.
And, currently being our triple record holder in the sports. And being awarded so many titles, and how with the foundation, we are trying to give back to the community.
Fantastic.
Because this community has been quite supportive to us.
Yeah.
We are celebrities because the community is making us all this the way we are today. So we thank the community and the people who have been of give support to us.
Fantastic.
And again, we want even to thank the government of Kenya for the support they have given to us. And also with conducive environment we have in Kenya has made us the way we are.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Henry, pleasure.
Pleasure
we'll
meeting
see you again soon.
Thank you.
We'll be in touch.
Thank you very
Great.
much.
Thanks for that episode of J Talk. We'll be taking a break now. We'll be back with another interesting guest for you.
Thank you.
Great.
Great. Thank you.